It's the Flyers in Sheffield today, and Fife season, like Mark Knopfler in the 80s, is in dire straits. Even at this early stage, they're so far away from a playoff spot, but their travelling fans haven't paid their money for nothing. They want to see them skate away with something, just like they did against the Steelers 2 weeks ago, their only point of the league season so far. The Steelers also went to overtime on Wednesday, but why worry when you've got Mitchell Balmas? That's 2 overtime winners from him in 3 games. Eamon McAdam gets the start today, and Dan Crowe is his backup as Curtis Warburton plays for the Steel Dogs in Basingstoke. It's a Saturday night, and 7,000 fans from every walk of life are expecting to cheer their local heroes to a win, preferably without the need for overtime. Gentile trying to be a pest. And backed up by Hurd. The Steelers are getting closer here.
And Hurd draws a penalty.
First penalty. Going to be a hooking minor.
Right here you'll see there's a hook across the hands and right across the wrists, and Mitchell Hurd losing possession of the hockey stick.
Southorn, Harper, Steelers under pressure at every turn. They're across the line now. Who switches it back across. The shot comes through, and the Steelers break the deadlock.
Yeah, is it off the back door? Might be. Is it Harper down the back side of the net? Have to have a little look at this, see where it goes. I think it is. Good little passing play. Robert Dowd, head up. Right there, yeah, goes off. Harper's not even looking at it. Goes off his shin. I think hits a Flyer guy first and rebounds across to Harper and goes off his leg. We'll have a good look at it here. It's sort of a bang-bang play. Harper doesn't even move. Robert Dowd getting the puck towards the net. Who getting a nice little seam pass, and everyone's going, who, what, where?
Definitely can't get away down the boards. Samosa. Looking for a learn for Fenoro. Moved across. Forsberger, there we go for the Fife Flyers. What a lovely transition down the ice. And an equalising goal. Johan Forsberger.
Nice little shot. You can see that, right? You can see right between the head and the glove. The Steelers had some good pressure with the 4th line unit down there, and the offensive zone, and it's on the way back. Brian Diffley kind of goes to help out Kevin Tansey on the far side, maybe just setting up a 2-on-1. Bjorkley Nordstrom can't quite get back in time. You can see he's trying. They all sort of read that the short side of the ice, and the Flyers make him pay on a pretty decent shot. You know, you can't just play the game you want to. You got to keep going and back check hard and work throughout the lineup.
Saved by McAdam on the long range shot. That pass is going to be out of the reach of Dowd, but his skating will cancel out the icing. Dowd throws it out front. The Steelers get back in front through Sam Tremblay.
Yeah, there you go. Nicely worked. You knew it was going to be coming. Steelers would on the front foot after the goal was scored. They're trying to get themselves back in this game and get this crowd back into them. Tremblay just finds himself out in front of the net. Some good hard forechecking pressure, and it's just a quick left to right. Tremblay just arrives at the right time. Robert Dowd sees him and just snaps it out in front. And Shane Owen, you can see he gets no push out to the front of the net. So it's one of those reaction sort of thing. He doesn't see an awful lot. You can see his head.
Forsberger, good switch of play. Oh, offside. Frustration for the Flyers. They sent that back in front to Fenoro, who had a little bit of a swing of the stick. I think it was McAdam's stick initially, but we're getting some rough stuff in the corner. We're not far off a full line brawl here as Kelly is getting involved with Winquist. Down and Fenoro also pairing off, and Masella. There's just absolutely no interest at all from Una Huhtala.
Just laugh at him.
Cormier. That'll be a trip.
No, it's not.
No, it won't. Dowd told to get up. Crowd has their say. I've already had mine. Flyers trying to have theirs. And the save made by McAdam as he falls backwards. And we're going to have another little wrestle in front.
Yeah, the wrestle was there so that you don't fall on the keeper, Reese Kelly. Jasper's in there. Who else is in there? Everybody and their dog is in there. Jonathan's ready to go at her and see what they can do. Everyone protecting their little patch of ice. But I think it's more of a wrestling, just like you say, you see the Fife guy sort of ends up over top of McAdam, and McAdam is getting helped out by somebody out in front, just sort of pulls him back off.
Opportunity here, and McAdam has just about kept that one out.
Yeah, had to scramble.
Finoro was driving hard. Got around Doherty. It's off the pads. It was nearly, so nearly there for Forsberg's second.
Yeah, Hurd reacts to it, just whacks away at it, not letting a shot get through as Doherty gets around the outside there, and the puck comes right out front. Wow, that's if he's driving hard as opposed to sort of coasting towards the net, he's got himself a wide open net.
Dupree, puck just bobbles on him. Flyers have got to move quickly. There's only 10 seconds left.
Got to swarm, Steelers. Got to swarm now.
Trying to tie it up in the corner, and the Steelers play it away. It will go off the post. There won't be a third goal. But the 2 goals are enough for 2 points.
Ryan Tate again.
The Steelers have survived, and they get the 2 points. But once again, the Fife Flyers have pushed them all the way.
Did he get much closer?
2 league starts for Eamon McAdam and 2 2-1 victories. Eamon McAdam is the Steelers' man of the match today, and he will get to do his Eddie. Steelers didn't get a lot of offensive support to him today, but he made all the saves that he needed to. 29 out of 30 is good enough for a Steelers victory here on home ice. It's Eamon McAdam's first Steelers Eddie.
Little double pad stack.
About the only type of save he didn't make today.
Good acceleration there too, Jonathan. Look at that. Not the best technique in a pad stack, though.
Another 2 points for the Steelers. How do you assess that performance?
Not our best, but got the job done in the end. Fife, just a couple. They pushed us. They came hard, and I think we just got away from our game a little bit. But in the end, we got the 2 points.
And it's another game where special teams did their job. A power play goal and a clean penalty kill.
Yeah, our special teams have been consistent for us all year. Really good from the start of the season till now. And like you said tonight, that was a big part of why we got it done and why we got the 2 points.
What is it that Fife have done in these 2 games against the Steelers that have enabled them to keep the game so close? The Steelers have won them both, but Flyers have given the Steelers everything they can handle.
Yeah, they play a hard and physical game. They finish hits. They'll, and that's what they do. They're a desperate hockey team, I think, and playing hard to get a win. So I think they do that very well. And I think when they're pushing you around, I don't know, in the 2 games we played against them, at least we got away from our game a little bit. And they're a team that's good in transition. It'll make you pay. They have a couple guys on their team that can put the puck in the net. And I just think they're really good at frustrating at least us. At least they have been in those 2 games, and that's why it's kept them close. But like you said, at least we came out on top in the end.
Man of the match performance tonight from Eamon McAdam. These are the games he was brought in to win.
he's done a fantastic job every time he's played for us this year. So, and that, like you said, that backup goalie position or the second goalie position is a massive, very high up on our list for recruiting in the summer, and he's done a fantastic job. And through the week in practice as well, he battles week in, week out, every practice for us, and I can't say enough good things about him.
And a different backup for him tonight as well. It was Dan Crowe as Curtis went and got some ice time. Is that something we can expect to see more of as the season continues?
Yeah, for sure. I think the Steel Dogs and us work very closely together. You know, they have their players will practice with us. I think Curtis has practiced with the Steel Dogs as well. So I guess, you know, he's impressed them there, and they wanted to give him a start tonight. So that's why that decision was made, obviously, and then we took Crowe to back up for us.
Coach, defeat for your team tonight. What are your thoughts?
It was a really good hockey game. I thought on our part we played a really smart road game. You know, right there, I thought we weathered the storm early. They came out. You know, first shift had a lot of pressure. Thought our penalty kill did a really good job. They got a power play goal, but it changed direction twice. Hit a stick, hit a shin pad, hit a skate, and went in. But Shane was outstanding. Really impressed with Simone, the travel that he had. Flew on the red eye, got into Edinburgh at 8 a.m. this morning on the bus for 6 hours, and to play a game with the time change, I thought he was fantastic.
How frustrating was it, having played such a strong first period, to go in trailing, because it felt that you probably didn't deserve that?
Yeah, we were right there. You know, we had some penalty trouble, so we had to get through the 5-on-3. That kill was huge, and then get back to work. And I thought, we did a good job and generated some chances. I thought the poke check on Josh Wingquist was a huge save by Eamon, and we're close. We need to find a way to manufacture some goals.
Is it an issue for the team that you may be taking too many minor penalties?
We're a physical team. We play hard. You know, we're going to take penalties. You know, I'd like to see us get our share of power plays. You know, I think we got a couple tonight, but we've had so many games where we've had zero power plays, and we're killing 7-8. You know, our PK's been really good. I think we're third or fourth in the league on the PK. So, you know, that's kind of our identity and who we are.
You mentioned Simone, one of your new acquisitions. Are there likely to be others on the way?
God, I hope so. Yes, we need some help. We need to improve our roster, and this is a tough league, and we need to upgrade our roster and get some help and some offense scoring goals.
But we've seen in these two games against the Steelers, up against one of the league's top teams, that not far away.
We're not far away. We're close. We got a really good group. They work hard. There's obviously a level of frustration that we haven't had success recently, but we're sticking with it. We're close. You know, we're gonna turn the corner here soon.